Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you how to make over $1.9 million in under 2 hours as a solo player this week in GTA 5 Online. That's right, so what we are going to be doing in this video is the Cluckin Farm raid heist, which is definitely super overpowered this week since we have 3 different money bonuses with it. So to start this heist for yourself to complete these bonuses, don't worry, anybody could start it. All you want to do is open up the pause menu, then come over to this V on the map. Once over here, go on top of the yellow circle and then click right D-pad. Here you'll see all of the different missions that we need to complete before we have the actual finale to the Cluckin Farm raid heist, which is called Scene of the Crime. In this video, I won't be going over the entire Cluckin Farm raid heist since I already made a full guide on how to complete it either silent or aggressive. So like I always say, if you would like to see that guide on how to complete this entire Cluckin Farm raid heist the best way possible as a solo player entirely, then make sure you click the video that you see on the top right corner of your screen right now. But don't worry, I will be going over how to complete the entire finale towards the end of the video because I do have a favorite way of completing the finale. Anyway, the reason I said to start the Cluckin Farm raid heist first as a leader is because take a look, that is the first money bonus. It is to complete the finale as a leader to the Cluckin Farm raid heist for a $500,000 bonus, which is pretty straightforward. All you need to do is complete that entire heist, then you'll of course get paid the regular amount of money from the heist, which is $500,000 and also around 2,300 RP. Then you will also see once you complete the heist right away that you'll get an extra $300,000 for completing the weekly challenge, which as you saw this current week is to complete the scene of the crime as a leader, which of course was the finale that we just completed. But as far as the extra $500,000 bonus goes, you'll actually get that money around 24 to 72 hours after you completed that challenge, which for me was literally just 24 hours later, which as you can see, once you log back into GTA 5 Online, you'll see that $500,000 bonus added to your account. And you'll also see if you want to check on your Maze Bank profile, you could see at the transaction log, you've been credited $500,000 from Rockstar Games. Alright, but now for the second time, you want to be completing the Cluckin Farm raid heist as an associate or bodyguard. In this case, I just ended up joining some random person's finale to the Cluckin Farm raid heist, so I wasn't their associate or bodyguard, but for some reason I was still able to complete this bonus. But just to be safe, I would recommend having the person who starts up the Cluckin Farm raid heist finale invite you to their CEO, that way you are their associate before they start the heist. Anyway though, once you are in the heist with your friends, all you want to do from here is literally just complete the heist as normal because as you saw, that is the extra bonus challenge, which is relatively easy. I think the only hardest part about this bonus challenge is actually finding someone to have the heist ready for you to join. The way I was easily able to find this heist was simply going on my quick join option on the phone and then finding it like that, but sometimes even that way is really hard. That being said, if you are somebody who is having trouble finding a leader to the Cluckin Farm raid heist to have you join, then I would recommend going down below in the comment section of this video and commenting down below your gamer tag and also your console. That way it gives a chance for other people to respond to your comment to link up with you and then complete the Cluckin Farm raid heist with you to complete these challenges together. But anyway, once you did complete that entire Cluckin Farm raid heist by helping out your friend, you'll then complete the bonus challenge and you'll get paid around $50,000 to $100,000. But then of course, like I said, for the other bonus challenge, 24 to 72 hours later, you'll then get paid that $500,000 money bonus. Which take a look, 24 hours later, once I logged back into GTA 5 Online onto my account, I got paid my $500,000 money bonus. And of course, just like before, if you want to see that money that we got from Rockstar just confirmed, you could easily go to your Maze Bank profile, go to your transaction log, and you'll see just right there at the top the $500,000 credited from Rockstar. Anyway, now let's get into how to complete the entire finale to the Cluckin Farm raid heist, which in my opinion, the best way to complete it the fastest way possible is definitely the aggressive approach. Because you could also do it completely silent and sneaky, but trust me, that is going to take you way longer. Anyway, first thing you'll want to do is take out all of the enemies inside the Cluckin Farm raid factory, and if this gate happens to close, all you'll want to do is shoot that box to the left of the gate. Once in here though, you want to take out all of the enemies inside, then shoot this box to the left of the shutter door and it will open. From there, go through the shutter door, taking out all of these enemies in the next room to push through to the coke storage area, which once at the entrance, you want to insert your keycard to enter inside the room. Once inside the room, of course, now you want to steal all of the coke. After you stole all the coke, we can now exit the storage area and make our way over to the next storage area where there's only going to be 2 more coke products left. So to go over there, you want to take out these two enemies in front of the door guarding it first, which once you take them out, there will be some more over here rushing into this other room. So be very careful and wait for all of those enemies to push you forward. Once they all have pushed you and you took them all out, you can now go over to this next gate and then click right D-pad to insert your key card. Then once in here, take out all of the enemies and search all of the crates for where the Coke product is going to be stored inside of. There's only 2. Once you stole the 2 last Coke products, we can now exit the Coke storage to make our way over to the office. Then once over at the office, if you found the keys, you can simply open the door just like so, but if you didn't, all you would want to do is shoot the lock open. But once in here, go up to the computer to click right D-pad and hack the office computer. After that, you'll then need to use the hacking device to find the code for the safe, which is very easy. All you'll want to do is of course whip out the hacking device, and whenever your signal is really high, that is how you know you are closer to the actual first safe code. Boom, we just acquired the first safe code. Now you want to do that 2 more times, so we have all 3 of the codes. After you acquired all 3 codes, head back over to the office, which once inside, take a look at your hacking device. That way you can see what exactly the code is. Then put that code into the safe, and once you put that code into the safe, it'll open and you'll steal all of the contents inside, which is of course the cash that we are going to be earning. From here, we can now simply leave the Cluckin Farm Raid factory, which is so simple. Just basically follow my exact route that I'm taking over here behind this entire building over to where we parked our getaway vehicle. There's only 2 enemies that we need to take out back here, and once you take them out, we can then enter inside the garage where our getaway vehicle is inside of to drive it outside. Then it's literally as simple as following exactly where I'm going along these entire train tracks until you reach this point right here. Once you're at this point, you want to stay still until you lose the cops completely. But the cops won't be disappearing all the time right away. If they aren't disappearing, all you'll want to do is drive all the way out to where I'm at and then drive backwards back into the tunnel. You don't have to do this to drive all the way back inside the tunnel, but it's honestly just a way easier way to lose the cops, especially from the helicopters. Anyway though, like I said, once you lost the cops, all you'll then need to do is simply deliver this back over to Vinton's lockup, which is only around 3 miles away, and once you deliver it to him, just like that, you have now completed the entire Cluckin Farm Raid heist completely solo, the aggressive approach. Which I'm sure you can agree after seeing my guide, the aggressive approach is definitely the best way to be doing it and also the fastest. Boom, as you can see, there's my $500,000, and for some reason I got less RP this time. But yeah, that is now going to be the end of today's video. You officially know how to make over $1.9 million by simply completing the Cluckin Farm Raid heist 2 times this week only. Don't worry if you haven't done this yet, because you still have up until January 7th to complete these bonus challenges, because after January 7th, these bonus challenges will no longer be available and you won't be able to earn any of this money. So make sure you do these challenges literally right after you watch this video. But anyway, if you went on to enjoy and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on the video before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you also hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss out on a future GTA 5 Online video just like this one from me. But until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.